That is one delicious Oreo cookie. It's probably not polite to start this live stream with me chewing, but I just had to have that Oreo. It was delicious. And so is this coffee. How's it going? Everybody is here. Everybody that's here is here. And yes, indeed, we even have a bot that's with us. A bot. I don't believe that Terry Rabideau actually exists. It can't happen. It can't be. Terry Rabideau just doesn't exist. No. She is a real person. We found out the hard way on Stacking Stormtroopers live stream. That's right. Terry Rabideau went live on on Stacking Stormtroopers live stream, and a very nice member of the community took her up on her demand for it. She's going to be receiving a 1-ounce gold buffalo, I believe, from Doctor Who. Very nice. So we got Silver Akuna Rules is here. Stacking Nerd is here. Silver Lime is here. Terry Rabideau and the Sheffield Stephen Heath is here. And Doctor Who is here. Hello, Doctor Who. Good to see you, my friend. Very cool. Yes, indeed. So you guys check out the live stream from last night. History was made. Terry Rabideau's voice was heard. Yes, indeed. It was only like 4 minutes or something, but it was pretty cool that she popped up there. It was really neat. Hello, Juan Ortiz. Yes, demand. That was the one condition. That was the one condition for her to show up in a live stream. And actually, Doctor Who took her up on the bet, or took her up on the condition. Very cool. All right. So let's see here. Okay, very cool. Oh, we got a Doctor Who. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we got a couple of comment reviews to come, but we'll send an invite, and maybe we can get Terry Rabideau to pop in here with Doctor Who. Here we go. There we go. All right. But let's do a little comment review. We're going to get that out of the way, and then we need to finish up our latest saga with the scammer that I talked about in yesterday's announcement video for this live stream. So let me get to where we can share this, and we'll get some of these comments out of the way real quick here. So we'll do that here. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. Sharing with presenting it to everybody, and make sure that I've got my thingamajig here. All right. Very good. We're all prepared, ready to go. All right, so this is on the announcement video. Yours are the best live streams out there, Sal. Well, that's very kind of you, CCT. But there's, I've seen some other live streams that are very, very involved and a lot going on, and it's pretty amazing how entertaining they are. I feel like mine is subpar compared to some of the other productions out there. But thanks so much. We have a little fun with what it is. You got to be yourself, and that's kind of what it's about. But thank you. I appreciate your kind words, but I don't feel that way. But you're very kind to say that. And I think that it's this community that brings that makes it good. Say here. So very good. So he also says there certainly seems to be nice quality. I'd gladly have those over many of the other new releases. Yes, I do agree. The South Korean Comsco Mint does a wonderful job. I've seen some that have kind of been a bit, they had a little bit of scuffs and stuff on the edges and stuff like that, but not too bad. But the quality of the strikes are just amazing, for sure. All right. So let's see here. Avengers sends his support. There you go. Thank you, Avengers from New Zealand. Very nice. JRW3 says, dude, how about a live stream from band practice? That would be cool. That would be kind of cool, but I fear that it might give away some identity, so I got to be kind of careful there and cautious. Plus, I don't know if the other guys don't know I've got this channel, so it's kind of a sort of a myth situation there. But anyways, but thank you. All right, very good. Chris Gardner picked up the new Chiwu from Monument Metals. The price wasn't bad, but I just wish these bullion companies would give the cash price for debt card. Yeah, I know. I wish they would too. But anyways, all right. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. JW3, that's probably the best design of all of them so far. Cool. All right. So he likes this one. John Summers says it would have come to a capsule if ordered directly from the Royal Mint. Well, yeah, the Royal Mint probably sells a different version of this. These probably go out to distributors and the like. So yeah, because I think I've heard of that happening before. All right, is Doctor Who coming in here? Anybody else want to pop in? I put a link in the side here if somebody wants to pop in here. We're getting pretty up to date with the comments. Gold Swatching and Pay Dirt says great information on the history of silver as money. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Who is buying this sells? Nobody. Yeah, not yet, because they're kind of still somewhat in development, but you're right. I mean, it's going to be, but the catalytic converter stuff is going to be quite around for quite a while yet. But when it does move over, it will be, it'll take probably replace the demand of catalytic converters. And that's kind of what the video was about. And he says that's some nice silver. Says Spike, thank you. All right, now somebody sent a link. I don't really know what that's about, but something about platinum, I'm sure, but thank you. And did you take Diane to band practice? No, I did not take Diane to band practice, but we're going to call her here in a momentarily. And I think I have a good excuse for not sending in the facts today. I think so. All right. John Hartley's here with us, by the way. Hello, John Hartley. Good to see you. All right. And by the way, huge shout out to the Farkas. If you guys see, I don't think he's here, but if you guys get a chance to check out the Farkas, search that name on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel anyway, but he posted a nice video on the new Salivate 2-ounce round. It was really nice. It was really cool. Well done. Put it to music and everything like that. Better marketing than I can ever do. Yes, Diana was not dirty. Dirty Diana. You know, I almost said that, Stephen Heath. I almost let it slip. And said, "Are you dirty Diana?" But I was like, I didn't want to go there. But that's exactly what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. Although mine is, I'm sure, greater because you're from the old country, right? I'm just a Yankee. All right. Speaking of Yankee, we got Yankee stacking here. We've got the wonderful Silver Turtle 65 from Costa Rica, but I think he's back in the States now. Very cool. All right. Nice. And Rocking Rod Fregu, my live update notifications have been really punctual. Wow, that's unusual. That's very good. Nice. All right. Alexander R.D. Voot says, that looks pretty cool, Sal. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Alexander. Appreciate it. All right. Kara says, I can't see how a typical warrior can wield a huge two-handed sword and a hefty shield in combat, but this fellow is not a typical guardian and likely much stronger than a mere mortal. Pretty impressive looking, too. Yes. And I think part of it is the positioning, too. You're kind of looking up at him, so everything looks larger. Let's see here. All right, very good. Let's see. All right, I know my place. All right. Hey, hello, CCT here. Buenos tardes a todos. Hello, good evening to all, he says. CCT, good to see you. Yeah, where's Barbara Carbone? I'm going to slurp her. This is the slurp call to Barbara Carbone. She should be arriving any moment. It's like radar out there. It's reaching out into the breadths of Long Island right now. I know it is. Blake says they are mandating a cashless USA by not having large enough bills to keep up with inflation and devaluation of the dollar. It's getting impractical to carry enough cash in one's pocket to go very far, but a card is taking place of the bills we need while always keeping the currency in the banking system for them to exploit and track. Well, but that's not what the definition of a mandate is. But, you know, but regardless, most people aren't making transactions with those very, very large bills anyway, but, you know, with the $100 bills. All right, let's see here. But they're doing it for convenience, for sure. Yankee Stacking says, interesting, but that, and I don't know what the three symbols were because they're not on my computer, but I'm assuming it's some sort of symbol. All right, there you go. All right. Let's see here. M. Nice says, all that money, it should come in a capsule. Seriously, right? Yeah, I still need to take a picture of it and send it to them and see what they say. Doctor Who, been saying buy platinum for months now. Yes, indeed. Dr. Who, thank you. Yes, thank you, sir. Where is Dr. Who? I thought he was going to come in here, but I guess he's not. He must have left. I don't see him. He's not here. I've got this cookie. I wanted him to say something so that I can eat this cookie. Now look at this comment, guys. There's nothing tied. There's no username with this comment. But the channel is obviously still up, but nothing. I can't click on anything. I don't know how this person did it, but he says morons like Sal buy platinum. Industrial applications are few, especially compared to silver, and of course has zero monetary value or potential given its rarity. Platinum is dead. Well, it's it has monetary value, and like other precious metals, it'll never go to zero. And so it's there. But it is rare, but it does have enough of application. And this video talks about one of the other applications it could be used for, because sooner or later, catalytic converters won't be needed as the new technologies roll out. Need a different link. Oh, let me email it to you. I think that was the key. I got to email it to you. That's right. Hold on. I'm going to email this to Doctor Who. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I'm seeing his email, but I don't have a chance to really respond to it. But my guess is probably, oh, shoot. Hold on a minute here. Let me grab the link again. Too many windows, too many things here going on. All right, now I gotta go back and get my other thing here. Get this back, come on. All right, very good. No, I am right, says great PSA video, Sal. Keep fiat around for a cyber attack lasting a few days or weeks, $1,500 minimum. Retailers, gas, food, clothing, beer won't give anyone $3 for a 90% quarter. Yes, indeed. That's right. Very good. Okay. Silver Heights says, where VW is fake, clean, diesel's inexpensive because they lack precious metals that were clean only during the software trick. During testings of a software trick. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, very good. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Coin Group Administrator.
Hey, Sal.
Oh, hey, Doctor Who made it in. Very good. All right.
Yeah.
Almost.
I don't have much power here, so I can't stay too long.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk to you for a moment here. Get through these. So how you doing, man? What's cracking on your end?
Well, last night was all in good fun.
Oh, yeah.
But there's somebody out there who definitely can't take a joke. He's a poor sport. I've gotten a few emails, and I've even gotten a phone call from this person.
Maybe they were just joking, too. Maybe they were just amping up the joke, you think?
I sent you a private email saying who it was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's just say that we're at DEF CON 2 around here, and if this person tries to do anything, they're going to regret it, believe me.
Well, I would hope they're not. But, you know, I mean, I guess if I understand the personality, I think they're probably just joking around. But I wasn't privy to the private emails or the phone conversation, obviously. But,
yeah,
I mean, good grief! You're offering to send a gold coin to somebody in a community who can be getting something like that. You know, it's a wonderful gesture. It was very nice.
Well, apparently this person was rather upset because they weren't the first to have Terry on their live stream.
Well, actually, I was supposed to be the first. She was supposed to pop her live stream cherry on my live stream, so I should be the one to be. We're fighting over Terry here, and I'm jealous.
Sal, you don't want to come up against me, Sal.
Oh, I'm just teasing you. I mean,
I know.
I mean, it's like we're fighting over Terry. No, honestly, it's a shoot. I don't blame her one bit. Shoot, if somebody offers me a gold coin to come on a live stream, a particular live stream, and she comes on. I don't blame her one bit. I think it's great.
Well, it started Sunday night. Believe me, this was not planned. It
Right.
was not premeditated or anything. And what I was going to do is I was going to do an ultimate subscriber drive kind of thing, where the first place was this coin. But for certain reasons, like I explained to you in the email, I decided not to do it. And I talked to good old Buckethead. He's a great guy. We've talked on the phone and everything. He's a really great guy, and he feels really bad that this is going on. But he had me on, and one thing led to another, and I said, "Hey, Tari, I got this 2006 BU 24 karat gold Buffalo. You come on, and it's yours." And
Well,
there she was.
and are you pronouncing it correctly? Because I think it's Terry, is it not? Is it Terry or Terry? Which one is it?
Revenue, I think. Correct me, Terry. If I'm wrong, I think it's French, so I think it might be Terry Revenue.
Terry Rabbit. That makes sense. Now, the only thing that I think would cause more drama than this, in my opinion, would be if CCT were to make a video offering a free jar of Marmite. That would do it. That would really cause it would send ripples through the whole community. Or if Alan Gold were to come on this live stream right now and tell me he loves me in person right here.
Well, I tell you what, Terry, I'm going to call her Terry because it sounds more exotic, and she is a great person.
She's okay. She's okay, I guess.
She said that I don't have to send it to her. And
I'm like,
are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Because
you know what?
I
am privy to something that you're not, Doctor Who. And I'll
What's
tell you
that?
this right now here live. Terry Rabidou emailed me and CC'd Alan Gold in the email, and she said, I want Doctor Who to send that 2006 24 karat gold coin to old Uncle Sal. She's going to sacrifice herself for me because she feels so bad. She feels so bad about it, and she feels so bad because she typed in all caps and pretended to be Alan Gold when he wasn't here. And for the bad things that she said about me, she says, "You know what? I want Doctor Who to send it to Salivate Metal." You know, and I thought that was so sweet. I had tears welling up in my eyes, and.
Terry will have to email me to confirm that.
Yeah, no, of course, I'm just teasing you, Doctor Who. You know, I'm kidding.
Believe me, if there's anybody that knows a tease, it's me.
Yeah.
But this phone call and emails were not teases, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I said my piece. I'm pretty sure the person's listening. Bingo, done, over with. Just don't test me. You will fail. I guarantee it.
Okay, well.
Case closed.
Yeah.
How's your day, Dale? How's it going? How's it going today?
Well, you gave me a chance to eat the rest of my cookie, so it's better. I got some energy. Yeah, everything's going good. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. And but yeah, you showed that rooster too, or was it a French that was near 1 ounce coin?
Yeah, it was the 100 franc the Lucky Rooster.
Lucky Rooster, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's I had that because somebody said show it, prove it, and I'm like, well, it's tucked away, but here, take a look at this. So, but if I suddenly go blank, it means I ran out of power. And well, thank you for having me on, and it was fun on old Bucketheads last night.
Yeah, yeah.
I sent him a bunch of stuff. He's gonna flip out when he gets it. I'm pretty sure he'll do a video.
That's cool.
And I admit, you watch my last few videos. I act like a real wacko sometimes. I've really said some off the wall things, but I
That's
am a
me every
real
day. That's me
person.
every day here. So don't worry about it.
I'm a real person. I mean what I say, and you know,
Well,
I
I'll just
gotta.
say this. It was very nice of you to make the offer to Terry Rabideau. Um, you know, the gold coin and good fun and so and it was nice of her to offer to decline it because that is a pretty big that is a and you were prepared to do it. So, I think that's very nice of her to follow through with saying you don't have to send it, but just a wonderful gesture. This is a great community. And Stacking Stormtrooper is a great guy. If you haven't seen the live stream, you guys should check it out. And it was a great stream. I didn't see all of it, but I just watched parts of it. And then the highlight was Terry Rabideau popping in the live stream there for a moment. And now that she's done it, who knows? Maybe she'll pop in some other live streams. And but she's been a staple of the community on a lot of different videos and channels. She supports a lot of us by watching and the like. And so I think it's wonderful to interact. And it was very brave of her to come on. And it was very nice of you to make that offer. And it sounds like it was a good, fun time. And that's what it's about,
Yeah, I'm just. Therese sounded kind of nervous, which I'm just wondering if she had the face paint on like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
when,
yeah,
when-
yeah,
when she took that pie and put it on her face and went, "Hello."
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and
I think.
some people when they're in front of an audience or whatever, it can be a little bit intimidating or whatever. So, but I don't know. But I hope that whoever has Terry on a live stream, if she ever wants to come here, she's more than welcome. We'd be very sensitive to that if she's nervous or anything like that. We don't want to,
Well, I tell you what, Sal. Therese, I know you're out there.
Yeah, she's here in a live. She's here.
Okay,
Because you
you,
rock.
you didn't want my buffalo from last night. I'll make you the offer again. You come on Sal's live stream, and I'll send you the 1 ounce buffalo. How's that, Sal?
Hey, that's fine, but no pressure. I mean,
No.
if you want to pick a different live stream or work it out with her in an email so it's not spontaneous, you can do that. She doesn't. I was just teasing her. I always just tease her about coming on here because she said at one time, I'm gonna lose my live stream virginity on your channel, Sal. But I totally don't I don't hold her fault at all for going first on Stacking Stormtroopers. I think it's wonderful. I just think it's neat to see people interact and have fun. I think that's the biggest thing. So
we offered it to Barbara, but she didn't take us up on it.
Yeah, Barbara's been on. She's been in here before. It's been a long time. I think she came on here once, but she's been on Southside's lives a couple of times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And Terry Rabideau lent her voice to a Wolfman Sachs video. But I think you had to listen to the voice to see which character she was. But yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, the stacking kid was sure all over me. I'll be on. Give me the gold.
Oh yeah. But he's of course that's not a challenge for him because he's all over any live stream he pops in. He'll pop in and crazy. So
well, I tell you, he's great because
he's a good kid. Yeah, he's a good kid.
I kid him all the time when I say, "Hey, give your mom my love," and what's your mom doing? What's she wearing? Stuff like that.
Yeah,
he knows I'm just fooling around.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an all right kid.
Yeah, he is. He is very good. Nice. Well, do you want to read a comment or two?
No, I'm on my cell phone and I really can't see them. The print is just so small.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I don't know how much power I have left.
Okay.
So let me just make a final comment and then gracefully bow out. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'd like to say, first of all, thanks for having me on and for our our correspondence back and forth, as always, is kept in total confidence.
Thank you,
And
sir.
Terry, it was great last night. I know you sounded a little nervous, but it was really fun. And are you sure you don't want the buffalo? Maybe I'll donate it to a charity or something like that. Pick out a real charity, not the Salivation Nation charity.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Pick out a real one. I'll donate it. And other than that, maybe I can come on again sometime when I really get my stuff together and powered up, and we can have fun again. And everybody, you got to check out my latest videos because there's some really cool metal on there.
All right. Well, that was Doctor Who, everybody. Thank you so much. And it was a good gesture that you put forward towards Terry or Terry.
All right.
Take care.
All right. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens from here on out. Hopefully nothing. But thanks a lot and good night. And I'll just drift back into the comments section.
Sounds
all right?
good. Thank you, Doctor Who. Take care.
All right. Later.
Later.
Peace out.
Peace out. Warren. Very good. All right.
All right. Hang up on me. I can't get this to work. There we go.
Okay. He's got it. He's out of there. All right. Very good. All right. Again, very nice. That was a fun live stream for sure. And all right. Very good. So let's see what Tricky Guy has to say about this announcement. Got to be one of the unfairest forms of online karma for us and for Sal. And what all we have to protect Sal's privacy when we'd all love to know his actuality. It's ironic in that Sal is so personal, intimate publicly several times a week on the live sessions and dozens of times per week with video reports. Yet it's quite the torture for the precious metals community to have to maintain their privacy integrity, in that we much rather and openly hanker to otherwise heap commodious felicitations upon him by the megaton. Salivate, the secret for shorts. Here's our own Schrodinger's cat. He is the in two states simultaneously, public to a great degree and yet unknown. I believe we are witnessing a new form of being. Sal is redefining all of reality. He's colonizing us with ooga booga weaponry, invading our zeitgeist with intermediate presence, annexing our mental territory with charisma amplified by alien tech. In other words, this is the birth of a secular mindset that is certain to get into a religion. You're hearing it here first. My prediction, Sal will be the first person to have a statue of himself on the moon. I may not live to see this, but the image is already etched into my psyche's depths. I see it so clearly in my mind. There's Sal with coffee cup in hand, two cats on his shoulders, his bass guitar strung across his neck, and wearing a MAGA hat. And now I've gone and given myself stingy eyes. Dang. Wow. Quite the comment there, Tricky Guy. Wow. That's something else. Well, you have turned me into a wild stallion status, like from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Oh, man, crazy. Okay. Okay. Where are we at? Okay. Over here is here. Good to see you. And okay. Jay Parker Silver Stacker says, I might have to pick one up. Very cool design, and the price isn't too bad. All right, thank you. Very good. Dred Scott says, I'm a buyer with a humongous award. The armor is stunning too. Very good. Thank you, Dred Scott. Very good. Very nice, buddy. Thanks for sharing. Lev Chris says, thank you, Lev Chris. Wild Weasel. It won't matter how light on platinum they feel the fuel cells. So many fuel cells will be getting made, so the price will shoot up. Yeah, I think, if it does take off like some predict, then yeah, I think it'll replace at least the platinum demand for catalytic converters. Corey W. says, very nice design on the Dragon. This is the Platinum Dragon I unboxed last week. And so, yeah, very good. I love how you rub these. I think he's talking about how I mess around with the scammers. We're going to call in just a moment, guys. Stay with us. Alan Gold would love to see me dragged by 1982 F-150. Why not a later model? Come on. Why not a late 1990s era F-150? And why not an F-250? Come on, I demand, if I'm going to be dragged, I want to get drugged by a later model. Those 82s, they're hard to find and they're all junked up by now. AC, I think only APMEX sends some gold bullion encased in TET plastic casing. Sal, can you please explain what you mean by gold price based on the dollar and how and other economic systems? I need to know this. Well, gold, and I'm not sure exactly the context from which you're referring in the video, but gold spot price, when you think of gold and silver to some degree, people think about pricing it in dollars. When really, when we hold gold and silver, they're hedges against economic instability. They are the ultimate form of wealth. They've been money for a lot longer. And by the way, they've been currency, not just money, but they've been currency a lot longer than the fiat dollars and other currencies out there in the world today. So it's really, in some cases, disingenuous and short-sighted for us to think of these, oh, silver's not worth this today or gold's not worth this today because it's down $20 or $30 in the markets. It's much bigger than that. And that's not going away. All right, very good. John Hartley, is this thing on? Can you all hear me? Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Good to see all you guys in the side chat, by the way. Oh, man. Love to see Sal have a selfie accident in the Grand Canyon. There's been several deaths out there, so I got to be very careful for sure. Donate to the national debt. Yeah, exactly. Good evening, Stu Cool. And we're getting closer up here to the top of the comments, and then we're going to see if we can convince the latest scammer to keep it going, to give me a loan. All right. Mike Macario, I'd call the company in biatch. No reason for what we pay these pieces that they aren't mint when we get them, even if they offer you a discount on your next order. Yeah. I think I might take a picture of it and send it to them. Slacker Stackers here. And Godsteam says, I was going to mark you as being in the DC area. Thanks for agreeing on a short bit. All right, very cool. All right. And that Last Dragon did survive. Yes, it did. That's right. We don't want to have any spoilers in case people didn't see it, but the Last Dragon did survive, at least that episode. But it's not over yet, right? We got one more episode, so it could potentially, I don't know. We'll see. And Dracarius is that dragon's name. Very good video coins. Thanks, Manir. All right. And this is on, Yankee Stacking. This is on the Think Your Precious Metals Are Safe video. Possible, but highly unlikely on a widespread scale. The benefits are limited and the logistics difficult. It would be far more advantageous to bail in banks or take our IRAs. That's right. Well, that's true. And I think probably what they would do, and again, this isn't going to be a subject of a later video, but if it's going to be a federal government doing it, or even a state government doing it, they're going to look at records and they're going to pick and choose who has the most based off of transactions and go after those. They're going to make it worth their while for sure. So, yeah. All right, Alan Gold, leave the Bon Jovi. I've got very few rules on this live stream. Okay, very few rules. All right, but my tolerance runs thin when you come up with cheesy Bon Jovi references. So, Alan Gold, enough with the cheesy Bon Jovi references, or you're out of here. Yeah, man. Jeez, to me, that's worse than somebody spitting on me from across the room. Good grief. All right. Let's see here. All right. Over here, we're not even sure of Sal's sexuality preferences. Well, you haven't been here long enough. Well, you should be. You've been here long enough. You should have heard some of my comments. I think you all pretty much know what my preferences are in that area of things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Terry Rabadoo went there. She just went there. Oh, my goodness. Straight 9. All right. Oh, Chris Garner. Oh, I'm going to have to ban all you people. Good grief. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Harry Zero, proceeds of crime are always at risk, Caesar, whether it's expensive cars or bullion. Yes, indeed. That's true. All right. Pussycats. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. Urban, thumbs up from Coin Collecting Fun on this video. Thanks for the thumbs up. They always help. I like the thumbs up. I deserve them from the trolls in this community right now, you people. That's right. Chuck and Plata knows. Chuck and Plata's got it. Cup size matters. That's right. Oh, man. Silver Wolverine. One of the greats. Oh, goodness. What am I going to do with you people? You Bon Jovi pumpers. You Bon Jovi pumpers. All you do is you pump Bon Jovi. You know what? If you're going to take Bon Jovi and trade it in at a record store, they're going to give you a squat for it. You got to get good quality metal like Metallica. There's, well, old school Metallica anyway. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see here. All right. Oh, they're going to go down into blazing glory. All right. Stacking nerd. All right. John Hartley. Oh, man. Shoot. Oh, man. It's kind of hoping John would stick around. We make this call. We're almost done here, but I understand if you got to go. Thanks, John. You're the man. Subscribe to John Hartley's channel. All right. Urban silver stacking. Man, the elites want to take my silver, my gold, now my sweet Chiba. We're definitely at the end of days. Yes, indeed. All right. Paul Parker says that was a bit dumb storing all that gold and silver at the same premises of the plants. Yes, I have to agree with that. All right. Thanks, Straight Nine. Appreciate it. Stay tuned, Stu Cool. We're going to be calling here very soon. Very soon. All right. Let's see here. Let's move up here. Tricky guy. City cops, county cops, state cops, and the feds can seize your stuff almost as much as your wife and kids. The best strategy is to be poor. That stymies them all. That's a good point, tricky guy. Just be poor. That's what they want us to be anyway, really. All right. Breaking the law, and there you go. Stacking Nerd has redeemed herself with little Judas Priest references there. Nice. Nice, Stacking Nerd. All right. John Smith says there was another video which stated the government can now seize your assets for no reason. Buy your precious metals online or Canada. Well, apparently dealers are required to report the transaction to FinTrack. For the website, it's the Financial Transaction Reports Analysis Center of Canada. Wow, it's crazy. They already know they can take it. Crazy. Let's see. I feel about a journey. How do you feel about Bon Jovi? I feel about Journey. How you feel? Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I kind of like Journey a little better than Bon Jovi. Michael Martin, Sal, you can buy cigarettes and alcohol as well as guns, and then freak out on marijuana. Big Pharma is a big lobby. All right, very good. Lee Sell says if the government can get desperate enough, they'll kick your house in for your gold and silver like you're selling heroin. Yes. Silver Stanger, what California enforced law. Let me get everything set up for this call we're about to make. We're about to make a call to Dirty Diana, but we're not going to call her Dirty Diana, are we? Yeah. Silver Stanger. Oh, wait. They have the straw law. They strictly enforce. Yeah, that's right. That's that law about now you have to use paper straws. It's insane. Yes, rest in peace, Tim Conway. Yes, great comedian. Very good. Let's see here. All right. Coin Sense and Nonsense says, I'll be looking for the police auction of the seized property. There are some crazy laws in the books from yesteryear. As you mentioned, the spitting law is one. There's also a case of profanity being charged in Michigan not too long ago. Got to be safe with those metals. Good article and presentation, my friend. Lots of good suggestions on how to be careful and be prepared. Thank you, sir, very much. And I'm almost done with this coffee and has not drawn in Terry Rabideau. It's crazy. It's not drawn her in. So let's refresh one more time. Send the link out one more time, and then we're going to call. So here he goes, Mr. Monkey Swag. And let's get back to here. Crap. Wow, we got a buttload of comments that came in the last couple minutes here. This is insane in the membrane. Well, we're going to pause here a minute. I'll have Mr. Monkey Swag help me read some of these. I'm going to call up Diana. We need to get this thing straightened out. Hello, Mr. Vegeta. We're going to call this loan scammer that we have been we've been leading on for the last, oh shoot, how long has it been? 3 weeks, I think. I got to find her number in my system here. She's from Texas. Come on, Texas. Of course, I get so many of these freaking calls. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right. Calling Diana. Let's see here.
Hello, Diane.
Diane. Is it Diane or Diana? What's that?
My name is Diana, but everybody calls me Diane.
Diane. So with that, we don't have to say the A. Good. That because it's easier to say Diane for short.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. So how's it going?
It's doing great. Business is great.
No,
I never received anything from you, so I don't know what you were doing.
Yeah,
so.
We had a little issue with the darn FedEx place, and I could not get. They were so wrapped up behind this. Everything to get to. I called them yesterday about they had all my paperwork over there. I had to go over there this morning and pick up because they didn't do anything with it. So I've got my business partner here with me. He's a little quiet sometimes, but he knows a lot about Eastern, the Eastern Roman Empire. Don't call it the Byzantine Empire. It's the Eastern Roman Empire. And he's got a new business proposition he wants to do with us regarding that and making sure people understand what's going on there. Because the Eastern Roman Empire survived because of a great big wall to keep out the invaders.
That's right.
Yeah, it was something else. And so we want to spread that word. So we do want to give funding for this operation, Diane, without an A. And so in order to do this, I found a way to actually send you an image of my signature. So what we'll do is, see, I have a flip phone, right? But I have another friend of mine who has a flip phone with a camera on it.
Well, here's the thing, though, Richard. There's a link in the email that you can do yourself. Fill it out.
Well, I know. But the thing is I figured while I had you on the phone here, we could kind of just go over it together and see if that was still a possibility if it wasn't too late. Because I didn't want to fill all this stuff out.
I won't be able to do that.
But see, the thing is, I don't know.
Have your partner click on the link that I sent you, and he can fill it out for you.
Yeah, but the thing is I don't know how to put the image of the signature in on it. So I figured if I emailed you the signature.
Handled.
What's
Just
that?
fill out the application online, and that is handled.
And then it's sandals. What about sandal?
It's handled. All you can do is fill it out.
Yeah, but what about the signature? You said you couldn't. You said they had to have a signature. I don't have that.
Don't worry. It'll do it for you. It is electronic.
Really? How does it do it? Does it spy on me? Does it like how can it sign for me? Does it come through the interwebs and grab my hand and make me sign something and then send it through Google Drive or something?
There you go.
That's how it works. Wow.
Just click the link, and it'll take you straight to the application, and all you got to do is email me the documents, the bank statements. That's it.
Okay, because I thought for a second you wanted me to go to Sandals, Jamaica with you. That would be nice, but we'd have to be married because that's a honeymoon destination.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But, just click on the link, do the application, and then you can either fax me the bank statements or your bank can pretty much fax them for you.
Uh-huh.
It's a simple process.
It's like artificial intelligence. Would you like to hear a little bit about Eastern Roman Empire history for a moment?
Not really, because I'm about to step out.
What's that?
But,
you about to step out?
When are you planning to fill out the application?
Well, I was going to pitch this idea for this business with the Eastern Roman Empire first, not Byzantine, by the way.
Okay. Well, listen, I gotta get going.
Okay.
Click on it, fill it out.
Yeah.
It'll notify us that you filled it out, and then just get the bank statements if you want this loan.
Boy, I hope that works because I'm worried about the signature thing because you were so adamant about the signature. You know what I'm saying?
No, you were adamant about the signature.
Well, yeah, but you said you couldn't sign it for me. Why can't you just sign it for me? Do I need a? You said that. One time you said
if I sign it for you, fraud, and I'm not about to go that route.
But if you have my permission, that's not fraud, right?
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't work out that way. So to start the application online, there's a link in the email. It'll say DocuSign. Click on it, and it'll take you straight to the application.
The Trivium
And then you
girls.
got to either fax me the bank statements or email. Your bank can fax them for you.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I'm not familiar with that process. I'm so old school with the paper, with the paper stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. Just give your bank the fax number and tell them to fax over the
Will
January
my bank
through
do
April
that? Will my
statements,
bank
and that's
fax
it.
it for me? My bank, I don't think has a fax.
They do have a fax. They'll do it for you at no charge.
Really? I'll have to ask them about that. Okay.
But,
Yeah. Wow.
do that and then give me a call.
Yeah.
Because this has been going on for almost 3 weeks now.
It's been
You're the only
just.
one that has not.
I think it's just been over 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks. Is there a yeah. I'm just a little nervous about the bank. I'll talk to the bank and see what they can do. But I did when I was in there. To get the bank statements, they told me about FedEx. Why didn't they have told me? Why wouldn't they have told me?
You can have them either your bank, tell them to fax it for you, and they will.
Okay, I'll ask them. I'll ask the First Federal Reserve Bank and see if they'll do that for me. I know the Fed chairman over there, so the St. Louis Fed chair. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get that to happen. That'd be sweet. So, what are your plans for the weekend? I know it's only hump day, humpity day. What's your plans for the weekend, Diane? Without an A.
Got a lot of stuff planned, but just give me a call whenever you have the information.
That's a strange answer. That's a strange answer to what are your plans for the weekend? Usually people say, oh, I'm going to go hang out with the kids. We're going to go to the park. We're going to go to the Grand Canyon and not fall off the edge taking a selfie.
Right, but here's the thing, though, Richard. You're playing games, and until you actually submit everything that you say you're going to do, then we can speak at that point. But, right now, you're just...
So after I get this taken care of, then we can talk small talk.
Pretty much, because you've been stringing me along for 3 weeks now.
I've never been strung along by a lady. In my entire life, I've never been strung along by a chick. It's never happened to me. Never.
Keep it that way.
Keep it that way. That's right.
Give me a call whenever you do that.
Hey, you know what? I got to tell you something. Here. The Stacking Nerd has just helped me keep the chicks off. I have so many chicks that want to go on a date with me. So many. And Lady Liberty, the Stacking Nerd has found a way to save them from attacking me. It's incredible. It's an incredible formula. You will not believe it. But that's small talk, and we want to wait until after you get the facts in hand before we discuss
Pretty
that.
much.
Yeah, that's right. You want the facts. Nothing but the facts, right? No other small talk.
Well, we've been speaking for over 3 weeks, and nothing's come about anything, but you tell me one thing after another.
We've not solidified anything. We've not solidified
Okay, what
anything.
up? Sorry, the
Exactly.
connection's really bad.
Yeah.
But all right, then, have a great night. Give me a call.
Okay.
Whenever you fit in.
All right. You have a great night, Diane. We will talk. I'm glad I've got the name right now. It's Diane, not Diane or A.
Right.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll
Richard,
submit
have a
that
good night.
Okay, you
All
take
right,
a squeezy. We'll talk soon. Okay, bye-bye. Stacking Nerd, did you hear what I said? You'll find out in a future video. So Mr. Monkey Swag is here, and he's got a really killer coin here, but his connection's a little bit south, and I can't get it to show up on the screen. There it is. Check out that $10 gold Liberty coin.
Yeah.
Gold Eagle.
Yeah.
That is super sweet. Check that puppy out.
Gold Eagle.
It's a Gold Eagle.
Yeah,
$10 Gold Eagle.
Slab. It's in a black NGC slab with a golden NGC label, so it really makes the coin pop out. I wish NGC slabs all their golden black holders. It makes.
It was black is a perfect compliment. Exactly. All right, John Doe is asking me what's my opinion on hand pours. Well, there's two different kinds of hand poured bars, and I'm gonna as far as how they're offered. there's ones that are offered by professional companies that make a living off of doing hand pour bars, like YPS poured bullion, or MK bars and the like. There's others that do it, and that's what they do. They do it professionally. And that stuff is nice, and it's more recognized because there's a lot more of it. But the private stuff that people do in the community is absolutely amazing and stellar. It's very well done, and but it's something. I think they're pieces to have to enjoy, and there's a lot of detail in some of the pieces that are cast and poured. And they're like, you've got like backyard bullion you mentioned. You've also got, so many other. There's almost too many to name. They're impressive, but they're expensive. Yeah, they're expensive because of the time it takes to put them together. So they're not for stackers. They're for collectors. It's art. You appreciate the art, but that's really all it is. You can't expect to get your premiums back, not even on the professional companies that are providing them. But they're beautiful indeed. You just buy them because you enjoy them as collectibles. Hey, Silver Heist is here. Hello, Silver Heist. Good to see you. All right. Let's see. More gold coins from Mr. Monkey Swag there.
Yeah, this is my oldest gold coin. This is a 1835 quarter eagle. So
that's very nice. Nice.
Andrew Jackson's time.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. That is so cool. VF35. See the reverse of that. There's the eagle.
Yeah. This is the classic head.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows about the Liberty head and the Indian head, but they've never seen a classic head before.
Right. Yeah.
They only made the classic head for like 5 years, from 1834 to 1839. And what's interesting about these gold coins from these 5 years is that they're 89% gold.
Right. That's right. The purity was different. Yeah, that's something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So our coin has started out as 22 karat gold, which is 91.6. Then because they were overweight, they lowered the purity to 89% before settling with 90%.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Very nice. Beautiful.
But yeah, I mean, the Platinum Dragon that you talk about that came out, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat coin. That's I definitely like it for sure. All right. Yeah, Stacking Stormtroopers here. Yes, I was talking about that earlier, Stacking Stormtrooper, about Terry. I think it was wonderful. I think that was so awesome. She was able to come on, and very nice to Doctor Who. Doctor Who actually popped in earlier. We talked to him. So, yeah, very nice. Let's get back here to the comments since we had a couple more stack up on us here. Let me grab my thingamajig. And Mr. Monkey Swag, are you at a...
I could probably read some.
Okay, very cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I could probably read some.
You want to get this one from Clinton S?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so that's the confiscation one, like the weed. Yeah, the weed one you posted earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that is a pretty nice stack. There's like a whole sheet of buffaloes.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy. A lot there. A lot of gold and silver for sure. Yeah.
If you do the crime, they will take everything. The personal stack was probably bought through illegal money. I see nothing wrong with these people getting everything taken from them. This doesn't mean I am for this, though. Many people will be able to use this medicine, and huge problem. The United States of America is our government's run by idiotic people and big corporations instead of actual logical thinking people. Do you know it's illegal to sing off key on Sunday?
Wow, interesting.
Is that is that like a federal law or a state law about singing?
It probably is a state law. It's probably a state law in a particular state he lives in, maybe. But it wouldn't surprise me if there's something like that out there. But yeah, good point. But although I think that if they were bought with illegal money, they should investigate that first before they take it. Anything not related to the crime at hand, I don't think they should take. And that's just my opinion. But yeah, very good. And Silver Liming says, lovely display. He also says they are accepting gold and silver for drugs these days. The price has to move up. Yeah, that's right. If they are going to accept that for drugs, that's right. And Psych for Silver says great.
So, about platinum?
Yeah, about platinum, go ahead.
Platinum, how... Oh, yeah, like, you post a video about platinum, about their demand. If, these cells aren't using that much platinum, so would more of the demand shift to jewelry?
Right, yeah, and they didn't talk about jewelry in there because I think it was more because that's not going to change. I think that the article was saying is that as more and more fuel cell technology comes on board, that's going to be cleaner. So there's no need for catalytic converters for those cars. But basically, the original thought was there would be a lot more platinum to be used for fuel cells, but they're finding out they won't need nearly as much. So it's probably going to break about even, more or less, with the use of platinum over the years. So that's how I took the article.
Group metals in general.
Yeah, platinum group metals in general. Yeah, probably. But I would think this is more specific to platinum. I don't know. They didn't say much about palladium in use for fuel cells. Can it be used? I don't know. My guess is probably so, but platinum is more dense. So I would think that platinum would be a better catalyst. But anyways, very good. Hey, Donna, New Mexico is here, and so is Coins A to Z. Good to see you. Kevin W. says the Fed can now take your stuff under any circumstances and keep it if they feel it's suspicious in nature. What the hell ever happened to due process? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's no rule of law anymore. It does seem like we're straying away from that more and more these days. Derek, which is why I'm more libertarian-minded, becoming more and more libertarian-minded because of things like this. It's the abuse of power, and that's what is a problem. Derek SRT said, what happens to these valuables when they get confiscated? My guess is a very small amount actually get turned in and the rest disappear, which gives certain individuals great motivations to enforce these confiscation laws in the books. Yeah, that's true. It makes you wonder. DW Rutskint, confiscation happened under Franklin Roosevelt for sure. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it didn't. It just wasn't.
It was over-exaggerated. He didn't take that much gold as people say he did.
That's right.
Because you can keep up to $20 in gold. And plus, most people, they just hid the gold under the ground.
Right.
I mean, they didn't really turn it in.
Yep. Yeah, native stacker.
That's why there's so many pre-33 around now.
That's right. Exactly. I'm with you, native stacker. I'm with you. DAC says, being California, the irrigation system is probably what brought the cops in the first place. Yeah, probably right. Use of water and stuff. Yeah. Dave Ware says, if you have wealth, someone will always be taking it from you. The government is no difference. Most of all PM guys on YouTube refuse to show their face, and I don't blame them. Loose lips sink ships. That's right. Yep.
So how much do you have to buy for it to be reported by the IRS? Like $20,000 worth of gold?
$10,000. Yep.
10,000. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think Barbara Carbon, if she was here, she could probably verify that, but I'm pretty sure it's 10,000. John Doe, any word on the 2 Mercury gold dimes? Must be talking about something else. Let's see here. Okay. Silver dinero, never break more than one rule or law at a time. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Do you want to read Killing Time's comment? Mr. Monkey Swag?
Where? Okay.
Killing Time.
Oh my God. Did they get tear? Seriously, this government theft, no if and buts about it. A thief comes in the night. A plant is not a drug. Unlike alcohol, caffeine, meth, nicotine is not considered a drug, but a chemical. It resides within a plant that is dried and smoked.
I guess that just depends on your definition. I mean,
of course, most drugs, the earliest drugs do originate from plants anyway.
Exactly. That's right. Opium, and mushrooms. In fact,
I guess what he meant is like artificial. I mean, it's not. I mean, THC is as natural as it gets. I mean, it's not like artificial. Like like that type of drug.
Right. Yeah. Kenny Noble says he's not going to make any public posts about my stacking progress. I'm not a criminal. I'm just more self-sufficient than most people. Have a healthy distrust of government. I wasn't aware seizure of precious metals would be an issue, but thanks for this info. Now I'm not going to be so cavalier about any stacks of precious metals I may or may continue to have. On the other hand, I do tend to post about my guns. Will continue to do so, mainly because I want violent criminals to know they can't simply break in and expect not to face reasonable force. Yeah. Did you know benefit me continue to boast about precious metals? Well, I think, it's, I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about it because obviously I talk about precious metals and I show my pickups, but the thing is if they really wanted to find out, they could find out even if I don't have a YouTube channel. Never talk about it online or anywhere, because if you buy anything from an online bullion dealer, it's tracked. Whether you use an e-check or a credit card. Well, Bitcoin might be the most anonymous, but even that I fear will eventually be tracked. And it is tracked within the blockchain, but that's another story or another thing. Gene, you want to read this one?
Well, let me look at Police for profit. I know a man that lost over 20K in gold bullion in a traffic stop and didn't even get a ticket. He told him it was drug cartel money, and they took it. He never done drugs in his life. He was moving that gold to his parents' safe while he was going to the Middle East to work. This was years ago, and got tied up in a court battle. Lawyers cost nearly 20K. He's almost 40K, and cops said it's legal.
Wow, that is sad. If it's based off the merits of what he said there, that is truly unfortunate. Wow. Smoking weed will make you paranoid. That's good, South Boston Gear. That's a good classic. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. But I don't smoke weed. But that did sound a little paranoid in this video. But I don't smoke weed. But thank you. All right. All right. Hello, Nittany Silver. Good to see you. Andrew Bruth says, yeah, I'm in a bad neighborhood and no confiscation when drugs happen. I still don't do drugs, but I just like my bud rounds. The police think weed is a drug. Tell them Wall Street has shares of bud. What's wrong with a coin with a bud pictured on it? Yeah. Well, he makes a point because there is a lot of bullion out there with pair of drugs, marijuana leaves on them. You see a lot of silver rounds.
Oh, yeah, Chris Dwayne.
Yeah.
There's African country, like how those private mints just make those coins for these African countries.
Yes.
Like Benin,
Benin,
released a coin. Yeah, they released a coin with a marijuana leaf. Like is an actual series. So it's a colorized marijuana leaf, and if you smell the coin, it smells like actual weed.
Wow. And can you imagine traveling with those and a cop and a drug dog smells it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point. Wow.
They're the same people that make those pizza.
That make what? I think we lost
pizza coin.
Pizza, the pizza coin. That's right, the pizza coin. Exactly right. Now, I think Savage 308 is a law enforcement officer. He says assault rifle. I'm not surprised they referred to the AR-15 as an assault rifle. Stupid. It's ridiculous. Support the Second Amendment. Push back against the tyrants, especially in California. The odds are against us, we the people. They found one rifle. I see 4 rifles. They're the type of people we have in office. Yeah. Then I didn't even get into that Savage 308, but I was thinking it when I was reading it, and I probably should have just corrected it because none of my guns have ever assaulted anybody. Guns themselves don't assault.
Yeah, the AR-15 is just a rifle.
Exactly, that's right. Silver Heights says civil asset for forfeiture. Suspicious, seize first, ask questions later. That's right. Yep. And Andrew Booth says there is a line I never crossed. What they so crossed, I'm not even black, and I felt like they were talking about saw their tears and pain. You do not discriminate out here. A city burned Amex company. Okay, he's going on about Amex again.
Wait, so you've encountered this guy's Amex comments before?
Yeah, well, this guy, I told him he was going on and on about Amex, and I basically was polite with him and told him, hey, you know, I can't help you. If you want to take it up with APMEX, get a lawyer. And basically I told him, I said, next time you post about APMEX, because he went on and on about it on that Still Keeping One video. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God, that was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's just coming in this because he felt jaded by APMEX. And so I told him,
I wonder, is that actually Still Keeping One himself? I mean, he hasn't been on his regular channel lately.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is him. I don't think this is him. And I told him, I said, come on, you know, I understand your gripe. And then he accused me of being in bed with APMEX, and I said, hey,
God.
And I said, you know what? You can post here, but post about others. Post about the other topic. He's posting on other videos.
Why does he just post on APMEX's channel anyway? I mean, they have a channel.
Yeah, exactly. Contact them or hire a lawyer if you felt like they're wrong, but leave me out of it at this point. You know, I'm fine with taking complaints about it, you know, 1 or 2, but after that, you know, let it be done. And so now he's keeping going. So I'm just going to delete those comments. Chateau Boyan says, Sal, I usually agree with your opinions regarding precious metals, but in this case, we agree to disagree. Growing a couple of plants for your personal consumption, the law enforcement doesn't care. But if you're growing thousands or more plants you don't have a license to cultivate, then you're taking a calculated risk. They took that risk and lost for now. In this case, I have no sympathy for them. Yeah, and I don't disagree. I am not saying that the cops did anything wrong. In fact, I even mentioned in the video that there was quite a big operation, and it was probably an egregious crime. But for them to just seize everything else, all the guns and all of the precious metals for growth.
Yeah, that wasn't in the warrant.
Yeah, that wasn't in the warrant. That's kind of what my argument is there. But thank you, Chateau Boyan, for your thoughts. If telling the truth is illegal. Well, I'll just say Andrew Booth I think he's back on track with this one. If telling the truth was illegal, I wouldn't tell the truth. If I sold, I wouldn't be in hell. Wall Street ticker. Kron has more value and it wasn't seized. Okay. All right. Thank you. Nazis at work. Zip fix guitars. All right. Let's see. Mark Vale, only buy from my local coin shop in cash. That's the best way to do it. They won't know. It can't be tracked that way. Even if I wear a Farrah Fawcett wig and red one-piece bathing suit in case of cameras. There you go. Even then I wear, so that'd be very interesting to get hit on by all the customers, says Marshall Hell. That's pretty good. All right. Bud rounds made of silver. Yep, that's right. Very good. Andrew Booth. Okay. Come and get it, says Brandon Boyer. There you go. Skimped on the water bill and lost it all, says E. Macias. Yep. Basically what happened here as we move on up. Daniel.
I'll read this.
Okay.
What? WTF? Why can't an a-hole politicals hoard, but real Americans can't? Effing douchebags. Leave weed alone.
Right. Thank you, Daniel. Okay. All right. The facilitator.
Yeah, he types like a millennial.
Yeah. Dig and dig some more. Shovel $30. PVC pipe. End caps $20. Free workout. Safekeeping. Yeah, there you go. But the thing is,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
The thing is
about the PVC pipe. I mean,
go ahead.
Oh, okay. About the PVC pipe. I mean, like, I remember. You remember this one dealer, Northwest Territorial Mint?
Yeah, I remember Northwest Territorial Mint.
Yeah, they're just selling these PVC pipes, and it's like some type of starter kit with some gold francs in there, and they just sell it, and you can just bury it in your porch.
Yeah, and the only problem with that is, more than likely, if somebody really wanted to search your place, all they need is a metal detector that can detect that deep or whatever to find it. But unless you put a bunch of decoys out there, and bury a bunch of decoys. But even so, you can harness and discriminate between the metals. CCT would wonder if his LCS, what they would say if he went in wearing his mankini. And if you haven't seen CCT's Mankini, well, you don't want to see it. Let's just put it that way. Daniel Bullrunner Lamb says, this is my worries. I want to move to a new home, but I'm afraid to transport my silver because it's heavy and any traffic stop the police will take it in a heartbeat. Yeah, I understand. There's some real concern there. Marshall Health says, when there aren't enough criminals, one makes them. Yeah. Anne Rand. Right. Yep. Anne Rand. Daniel Rodriguez, not wild scale. They just pissed off a Politico. Off. Okay. Andrew Booth, pain pill. I seen to. Okay. All right. No standing. All right. He's talking about pain kills there. Okay. All right. I think he's on another track, but okay. International Stacker, I just creeped into your live stream at 1:36 a.m. for me. So going to sleep and leaving this comment to say hi to the Salvation Nation. Why be worried about the government when Barnabas is on the prowl? There you go. Exactly. There you go. International Stacker. Thank you. Sorry if I missed you on the live stream, my friend. A lot of people pop in. I missed it. Sorry about that. In fact, I think we got 58. Only 58 are here now. But we're on an off night too. So Daniel Bullrunner Lamb says America's no longer a free country. It's totalitarian. Well, I tell you what, we do have socialism. We have elements of socialism in this country now, unfortunately. But in many cases, I have to wonder. I think we need to move back in that direction of freedom indeed. Wow. Okay. Boy, Andrew Booth is posting a lot here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, Silver Heist. Forfeiture, best libertarian video of yours. Thank you. Thank you so much, Silver Heist. Appreciate that, my friend. Okay, let's see here. If I ever relapse in pain pills, I'll tell YouTube. Okay, all right.
Maybe, I don't know if he really is off drugs. If he's
I don't know what's going on there. The reason why I love XRP, I can move millions across countries with a simple ledger, no need to declare. Well, and that's kind of the beauty of cryptocurrencies, but there's other risks involved with cryptocurrencies too. So, but I see what you're saying. Mogami off drugs truly was stacking. Well, that's good, Andrew. I mean, that's good to definitely. All right. Gray Guy says asset forfeiture. They are authorized to confiscate any property that they possibly gain from any illegal activity profits. That makes sense. But the thing is to me, you have to build a case for that first. Recently, the courts have ruled that it is illegal to confiscate vehicles as asset forfeitures. Also, if the property can be taken or destroyed, is another reason for confiscation. Another law in California is against having those magazines or an IAR in the settings. Someone will have tipped off about the weapons, illegal irrigation, and the actual marijuana itself. All right. Thanks for that, Gray. Okay, there's a link to it. Don't sell drugs. There you go, Keith. Okay, all right. High Desert Pioneer, they invested in brass and lead, but failed to realize it was time to liquidate those investments. All right. And we got Shane Clements. You want to read this one? We're going to call a scammer after hearing a bit, another scammer.
Okay. Agricultural products on a commercial scale are regulated, and think about California's water regulations. These guys left themselves open on the water alone. What are Cali's rules on magazine size? 5 rounds. The big thing is they have all their goodies in one obvious pot. Easy pickings when your state wants to take your stuff and give to others in good socialist fashion. I'd say these guys were very industrious but naive. As to being very well armed, well, that's okay if you're up against the state, but who's going to win? Anonymity and discretion is vastly better in common sense.
Yes, very true. Very true. Thank you, Mr. Monkey Swag, and thank you, Shane, for that. The facilitator popped in here. He says, you're an inspiration and a motivator. I've been stacking since 2003, Iraq, where I spent $10,000 plus in gold over there. That's how it started. But thank you, Big Dog. I've been watching you for years. Well, thank you, the facilitator. And I got to say huge thank you for your service in Iraq. I remember March 2003 is when it all started over there. So thank you so much. Very dangerous area, especially after that 2 weeks. So thank you so much for your service, and I appreciate you watching, my friend.
I think there was like a movie where there's these soldiers that recovered some gold bullion bars off of Iraq. I mean, I remember there was a movie.
Yeah, it said Ice Cube in it. Yep, I saw it. It's called I forget the name
of
it.
Is Ice Cube in it? Okay.
Ice Cube and George Clooney and somebody else. It was a really good movie.
Yeah, George Clooney.
Kings,
so
Three Kings or something like that. Three Kings or something like that.
Yeah, so they took it from Saddam's. They took, I don't know. They just took the gold from Saddam's palace.
Yeah, yep. It was a good movie. Yeah, it was a really good movie. Three Kings. Yep, that's right. Facilitators got it. Yep. All right, let's hear. Andrew Booth, I don't care. They pissed me off. I'll leave your channel. Truth. A lot of black people heard the sales call and agreed with me. Okay, he's talking about AppMex again, and it's like, come on, get over it. Yeah, start your own channel and do an unboxing video on that. I think that's a good idea, Andrew Booth. I'm gonna reply to this. So if you want to talk about AppMex, do it on your channel. Stop doing it on mine on other videos. But you learned your lessons, but haven't learned your lesson about literally spamming about this on, when we've discussed this. But anyways, let's move past him.
You probably chose your channel because your channel is a very influential channel. So, and you had AppMex on your show, so that's probably why he chose your channel.
Probably so. Hello, Coins A to Z. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in, my friend. Definitely appreciate you being here. Chuck and Plata says, how many ounces of silver can I try taking through security on my next international flight out of the U.S.? So far, 100 ounces, no problem. Wow, nice job, Chuck and Plata. If you get 100 ounces out, that's really good. International Stacker had trouble with his kilo bar. He almost lost it. Okay, all right. There's another one. Let me get rid of this comment. In terms of the law, Deep Wings World says, I can't agree with all asset seizure. Plus, it being off-site does not guarantee it will not be seized, as any items linked to the activity can be seized. I fully agree with the safety and protection of my family and stack. Important to not. You may want to have those assets somewhere. No paper trail or name link can be made. That's exactly right. That's right. And I think that's the thing. The burden of proof and how those assets were gained. Because let's just say they just started the illegal activity and they had the gold and silver there that was bought with honest money. Okay, if it was bought with honest money, then them taking it would not be right. If they could prove that it was bought with money obtained illegally, that's another story. And let's see here. Gold Buff says this is
what
why
type of documentation.
Well, I guess they find, I don't know. Yeah, what kind of documentation? I don't know. They'd have to tie it in somehow. Maybe purchases made after the date. Maybe, if let's say they can track a drug deal. Let's say if it's an illegal drugs, they try to make a drug deal on this particular date. And they see a big deposit of cash into an account on this particular day after the drug activity is done. And then they make the purchase. Things like that. It may even then it still may be somewhat circumstantial, but at least it's something. All right. This is why we just smoke it. Criminal governments are pieces of crap and will take everything, including your life. Stay under the radar. Yes. All right. Wild Turkey says, had they paid the upfront tax, legal grower's license, then the water that got them caught would also have been legally purchased. Uncle Sam says, pay me now, pay me later. Tyranny. Thanks, Sal. By the way, I got a 5-ounce Aztec calendar round today. Very cool. Nice. Congratulations, Wild Turkey. All right. Avalanche 2. This is stretching things a bit. Government has always seized drug dealers' possessions. This is not a legal grower. Well, that's right. And I mentioned that in the video that, I'd assume that it was an egregious offense, but still, you know, anyways. And Steve AUAG says, much agreed. Appreciate that. Okay, let's do one more little refresh here and see what we can get here. What do you think? Silver Wolverine says, what do you think of the remake of All in the Family and the Jeffersons? I think it's airing this month. Can't be anything like it was in the 70s. Norman Lear is a producer at 96 years. Norman Lear is producing it. Wow, I've not heard of that actually, but I'll have to check it out. I can't imagine it be anything like in the 70s. It'll be politically correct, I'm sure. But thanks, Silver Wolverine. I'd be interested to see. I'll have to check it out. I never really watched I never watched All in the Family, and I've only seen a little bit of the Jeffersons. All right, very good. Oh boy, Andrew Booth has got more stuff coming here. Sebastian Sanchez, this is called civil forfeiture. Look at all the crazy stories on YouTube. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, Andrew Booth, if you've heard this live stream, I don't know if you're in here, but obviously you're somewhat responding to me. But talk about the subjects in the video and let that be it. Big Uncle says, I've never had a problem with police. I just flash my secret while white male patriarchy privilege card. They salute me back and leave me alone. Okay. Not sure what that means, but all right.
I don't know. He's probably just making fun of, you know, social justice warriors.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking. Okay. So I'm just deleting Andrew Booth's comments now because it's all right. Let's see.
What he said. Took a knife to them. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna even pretend. They're kind of fragmented sentences. Like, look at this sentence. No idea what that means.
Yeah,
but anyways, all right. Very good. Okay, well, I think we're done with the comment review. So let's stop this. And Mr. Monkey Swag, do you want to participate with me in a scammer call?
In one of your calls?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We got to think of a front organization. So most of these are loan scammers that call me.
Sanitation, like porta potty, porta potty service.
Well, we're gonna since this is the Salivate Metal channel, we talk about metal and coins. We're gonna use a porta potty service to clean coins without causing any wear. It's a new business idea we've have. It's called the Numismatic porta potty cleaning service. What do you think?
Okay, so we own a coin, precious metals business, and a porta potty service.
And we use the porta potty to clean coins at your location. We'll come to you and do it. We'll bring the porta potty with us. We'll stick it out, and that's the premise. And we need money for this operation because we think it's going to be wildly successful in the community here. So let's get this ball rolling. We're going to try to call Lupe. Actually, we're going to try to call Jen. Jen left me messages a couple of times when we're trying to get a hold of her. So let's see if we can call Jen. She's from Trust Capital, Massachusetts, and Taxachusetts. And we're calling Jen. Here we go. Sorry, I'm going to need to get this. Come on, Jen. Jen. And when she calls me during the day, I can.
Hello?
Jen. Hello, Jen. I'm calling you back about the loan for the business. How you doing?
I don't have a business loan.
No, I need a business loan from you. You're with Trust Capital. You're Jen Durham, right?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Sal, but you can call me Salivate for short. We talked a couple of weeks ago about the loan. You said to give you a call. I've been trying to give you a call. Finally got a hold of you here. I have my business associate with me here. wanted to pitch this idea to you to see what we can do to get this loan started.
Okay.
Right. So I have with me Lord. As he actually is a lord. He was knighted in England, and he is with me to help with this idea. We have a precious metals company, and we want to be able to provide services to other coin shops and dealers around the nation with a porta potty cleaning service for coins. We want to get funding for that operation. Can you help us with it?
Is this a joke?
No. Why would you think it's a joke?
Well, it's an unsolicited call, right? No. Who is it?
This is Salivate for short, and I have Lord Monkey Swag with me. Say hello. Just to prove it to you, I've got he's with me. Say hello, Mr. Monkey Swag.
Are you questioning the profitability of excrement removal?
Yeah, we're removing the excrement from the coins. If some coins are dirty, so we have these porta potties where they literally. Jen, that's not nice of you, Jen, to hang up on me. This is not good.
Yeah, that was a bad choice of business. I should have chosen something else.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's all right. We will call Jen back. It's 675-309, Mick Silver, exactly. That's the number I'm calling from. Exactly right, Mick. Terry Rabidoo's looking for a good porta potty to clean her coins. Exactly. We'll call Jen's business line and leave a message for her business office next. We'll leave a message and say, well, we're very disappointed. It's not very professional to hang up on us and block our number. This is going to be glorious. We're going to leave this message.
Is this the first time you called her?
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever get a hold of her. This is the first time we were able to get a hold of her. And show her we're serious. We're going to try to call this number back one more time, and then we're going to call. No, she doesn't have a sense of humor, does she, Gary? That's for sure. At least Diane had a sense of humor. She put up with it for a while. Brown toning. There you go, Terry Rabidoo. She was in the middle of harvesting her weed, says Big Uncle. That's right. All right, we're going to try to call it back again. And just so that she knows that we mean business, because we're in business to clean the crap off of coins. We got other numbers to try to call too, and then we'll leave a message. And Mr. Monkey Swag, can you help me with the message that we leave back on her office voicemail? All right. Is that the name? Is your name Mr. Monkey Swag? Is that what we call you for this, or do I have another name for you?
Lord Swindonhammer.
Yeah, Swindonhammer.
Yeah, that's what you used before.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I did use Swindonhammer before. Good memory. Good memory. All right.
So I mean, I can be of royalty from Luxembourg.
Oh, there you go. Okay, very good. All right. So now we're gonna call her. Now we're leaving a message for her. Lord Swag. Lord Swag is good. We'll do Lord Swag. Terry Rabidoo suggests. AC, we actually used 202-867-5309. So we got one for sure. Leaving a message for Jen now in her office. This is her office number. Man, it takes a long time to roll over a voicemail over there at Trust Capital. We don't trust capital very much. Trust Capital, more like it, right, Mr. Monkey Swag? Trust Capital. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna do this. This. They don't just hang up on old Uncle Sal. We're gonna call Jen back. We're gonna call her back from a different number, different situation. We're calling.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, well, we won't do that with the next person. But we're gonna need to get a hold of. We need to get a hold of Jen here. We'll have to use it for Jen. We can't pretend to be somebody else now at this point. But Jenny, we're like peas and carrots again, Jenny. Unreachable. Oh, wait a second here. Why is it unreachable? Maybe she, I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe here we go. Let's try this. Jenny. Yeah, that's right. AC. Exactly. Nope, wouldn't fail. All right. Well, all right. She must have blocked. So let's call Lupe. And she's in California, so we might be able to get her office phone from Zip Capital. And I think we can probably. Yeah.
Where's she from? California?
Lupe.
Okay, then we can do.
My name is Lupe. I live on the second floor.
Thank you for calling Zip Capital Group. How may I help you?
Yes, is Lupe in?
I'm sorry, this is the answering service.
Yeah, can I speak to Lupe, please?
Yeah, he is not available.
Actually, it's a chick. Lupe is a chick.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm an answering service. I don't work directly with
Well, aren't they open? It's still early out there in California.
Yeah, they might. They might be, but they're not taking calls right now.
Well, they do live in California, I guess, right? I mean, it is California. I know. Not that there's not some hardworking people in California, but I'm not saying that. I'm not making a blanket statement about all Californians, but maybe this particular company, they leave.
Is Lupe enjoying that herb?
Is he what?
Is Lupe enjoying that herb? That's
maybe
why
so.
Lupe ain't picking it up.
Answering service person. Is there another number I can contact for Lupe?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll take a look. Is there anybody else there that you can transfer me to? No.
I'm an answering service. I don't work directly with this company.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for your help, sir. I appreciate it.
All right.
Wonder why they would hire an answering service. That's strange. We'll call her cell phone then. And we're going to rag her about her hours. The fact that they have we're going to start with that. This is going to be fun.
I mean, yeah, she's probably just blowing those illegal trees.
Yeah, exactly. I have a little bit of coffee left to slurp. But Barbara's not here to do it. Spectacular's here, and so is Chris Garner. Good to see both you guys. Sorry I missed some of you guys. We're having fun calling some scammers. Not having any luck, by the way. Man, this sucks. Linda Sagert. Okay. She won't give out the mobile. Actually, she is quite rude, but she did give out her business number, but they're from New York, so I doubt we're going to get anybody. We're going to try Dallas Green next. This is going to be just delightful here. Let's see here. We'll leave a message for Linda Siegert. Chris Garner's been here the whole time, and I've missed it. Dang it. I may have even mentioned it. I just forgot.
To our voicemail system, you have reached the mailbox of Linda Sigert.
You can tell she's kind of rude. And she has to wait for the beep.
At the tone,
yeah, there it
please
goes.
Record your message. When you have finished recording, press pound or simply hang up.
Linda, I'm here to give you a call. You're from Shore Funding Solutions, and I want to do business with you. But for some strange reason, for which I cannot admire, or I cannot conspire, or I cannot compile in my head, that's the word I was looking for, it just escaped me at the time. For some reason, you won't take my call. For some reason, you want to fall. You don't like the way I sound. You seem to be messing around. I want to do business with you, but you just throw me into a shoe. I do not understand. I like the symbol ampersand. I'm going to say goodbye right now. and say, see you later, Linda, somehow. I wish you weren't so rude to me. When I talked to you with such glee the other day, it's gonna scar me for life. But I think I'll have to strife. I've got Mr. Monkey Swag with me, and the only way that I can ever offend him is if I call the Eastern Roman Empire Byzantine. So I'm not gonna do that because I don't want anybody else mad at me. So I'll see you, Linda Seagart. And that's all I've got to say before I fart. Goodbye, Linda. All right, very good. All right. I don't think she's gonna laugh at that message. Do you, Mr. Monkey Swag?
Yeah, she'll probably block you.
She'll probably block me. That's right. But see, keep in mind, folks, these are all scammers. These are all scammers that call me. All they do is just scam all the day. They call incessantly. In fact, I never really kept count, but the other day somebody asked me how many, and I said, you know what, I'm going to count. One day I had 18 calls. 18. So I have no sympathy for these people. I love to waste their time. It's worth every second of it. Let's call Dallas.
Because they're wasting the time of the average working person.
Exactly right. Make them show you the Quans in Dallas.
That's like karma back to them.
Exactly. Karma, chameleon. They come and go. All right, here we go. He's from Shore Funding Solutions, too. I've dealt with these characters plenty of times. I think they know me by now, but old Dallas. Old Dallas. I'm going to check one other thing here. All right, he's not answering. Let me check one other thing here. We might get another number here. Matt Alzone and Enelzone. That's a weird name. 800 number. He's in Kansas. I don't think he's going to answer, but we'll give it a shot. This one just popped in my email. All right. Working capital. I forget this Matt. Remember Matt. Matt Enelzone. And then we'll call Allied Funding Group. I think they always answer the phone. This is just a general number, so we'll try them next. And they may be out of California. They email me all the time. Oh, here's Jen Durham's email. Oh my gosh. Oh, trust they have an 800 number. Let me try to, well, no, that's not, okay, let's try this. Okay. There's another one. Steve, we're looking for Steve on this one. We'll try this, see what happens. Yes, Yankee. Email it to me so it's not public, but we'll call Yankee. We're gonna troll Yankee next. Let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna email me at salivatemetal@gmail.com. We got to get a hold of somebody. We might as well just troll somebody else in the community. Barbara Carbone, she's here. And I have just a very little left of coffee, but here, this is the very last little sip. Yes, sir, Allied. I'm looking for Steve.
Steve Marriott? Yeah,
yes.
He's in the office. May I ask who's calling for him, please?
Yes, this is Sal, but you can call me Salivate for short. That'd be great.
Okay. And what was the name of your business, sir?
It is Salivate Enterprises.
Okay, give me one moment, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
We're ready to discuss your unique requirements when we return to your call in just a moment.
I love that music. That music is the bomb diggity.
Equipment leasing is an excellent way to grow your business without significant out-of-pocket expenses.
Ooh, I wonder about equipment leaking.
Buying inventory puts a real strain on cash. Financing your equipment provides your business with a source of funding that is separate from your bank, lines of credit, credit cards, or cash. Complete a no-obligation application today.
Steve Marriott, I wonder if he's the hotel guy.
We'll work with you to find the best option for your
Marriott.
Log on to usbfunds.com for complete information.
USB. I wonder if I can get a USB-C drive.
Now, with Merchant Cash Advance from U.S. Business Funding, you can turn your future credit card receivables.
Well, it says Allied Funding Group Corp.
What's more, you don't have to
Not
provide a
USB
personal
funding.
guarantee or collateral. You could receive up to
We got to understand that when he gets on the
$150,000
line
per
here. It's going to
location
be
in less than
glorious.
5 business days, sometimes in as few as 72 hours.
Oh, sure.
The person you wish to speak to will be right with you.
We're here.
Hey, my name's Derek. Let me try and have him to talk to me. So let me grab your account real quick.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Derek? Is Steve Marriott there, the hotel guy? Is he there by any chance?
Steve Marriott.
Yeah.
No, not anymore.
What happened? The dude that was just on the phone said, hold on, let me find Steve for you. And you're saying he's not there anymore. Where's he at?
It's after hours right now.
Then why are you there?
Because I work a lot. I mean,
Cool.
I stay after hours and I try early bird. I mean, here from 6 to 5.
Right.
So I'm also one of the underwriters. I'm not finding you in my system here. Are you calling from your cell phone?
What number do you have on your ID there?
202-867-5309.
That's it. You got to hold on to that number. You got to hold on tightly to that number. Don't forget that number. Yeah, that's me. I should be in the system there. I should be in all the systems. I got like 80 emails a day from Steve Marriott, the credit officer at Allied Funding Corp. Now, the voicemail or the on hold music, which is pretty groovy, I must confess, but it said it was USB funding. So which is it?
So Allied is going to be like our small ticket program or like a sister company. We're the bigger company of U.S. business funding.
Sweet. Home, Pennsylvania. That's pretty sweet.
Pennsylvania? No, we're over here in California.
No, I say Sweet Home, Pennsylvania. It's a figure of speech. You've never heard that before?
Oh, my Sweet Home, Alabama, not Pennsylvania.
I'm from north of the Mason-Dixon line, so I got to say Sweet Home, Pennsylvania.
Got it. Okay.
See what I'm saying? Now, if I lived in Oklahoma, where AppMax is, I'd say Sweet Home AppMax.
Got it.
And if I lived near, and if I worked at the LCS where Mr. Zeke worked, I'd say Sweet Home Mr. Zeke. What's up with Mr. Zeke? I've not seen him around lately. Anybody know?
Just spending time with his family.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah. So anyway, so you're the underwriter, right?
Well, I'm working. What are you looking to do? Are you looking to get financing for some equipment or some working capital?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Are you calling in for?
I'd love to have the capital work for us, but that's going to take an act of Congress, literally, to have the capital work for us. But yeah, I'd like to get some funding for my business idea. And the business idea is great. I mean, you're going to love this. My partner and I, who's on the phone here with me, Lord Swag, he really is a lord. He was knighted by by Prince Charles back in 2012. We have a business idea. We work with coin companies and local coin shops and coin shows across the nation. And we have a coin cleaning service. And we have this thing called the Porta Potty Coin Cleaning Service. And so we take coins and we put them in this, what looks like, it literally does look like a little potty, but it's not. And it like flushes it, and it kind of it anneals the coin sort of, and it kind of washes it with this detergent and comes out the other end just shiny and sparkly without causing any damage. There's no numismatic damage. You send things off to PCGS, NGC, they can't even tell anything's happened. There's no whizzing or anything with it.
All right. So do you guys sell these, or are you trying to get one for yourself?
We're trying to get funding to get these things. We have drawings. We can send you some drawings of it. They're Barbara Carbone approved. We've already sent them through the agency. The IRS has seen them. So everything is pretty much on the go. All we need is the funding, but they've been approved by all the agencies, OSHA, the WWE. Has also signed off on this. So, I mean, yeah.
The WWE? What's the WWE?
World Wrestling Entertainment. Vince McMahon's outfit, of course, from Stamford, Connecticut.
So how does that relate to the coin industry?
You don't know?
No.
You know, most lay people, they can make...
He makes coins with Ultimate Warrior on it.
Yeah. You've never seen the Ultimate Warrior coins, I guess.
Commemorative coin. Yeah. We make we also make some of their merchandise.
Are you guys trying to build the machine, or what are you guys trying to do?
Yeah, we want to build this machine, and we're going to use. See, comes out of the brainchild of mankind. So you take Dude Love, you take Mankind, you take Mick Foley and Sacco, and you put them all together. This is he's actually a very intelligent guy, and so Lord Swag and I have taken this idea, and we want to take it to the next level and start this, and so we want to. This is kind of how it starts, and it's going to be groovy.
All right. What is the annual gross revenue of the business currently?
Well, number one, there's nothing gross about a revenue, but I'm telling you, it's pretty impressive. It's we're yanking in monthly about $93,000 a month. I'm all out of coffee now.
Website?
No website. Yeah, we're keeping this under wraps. We'll get the website up and running after we get the funding.
I feel like you're messing with me here.
What's that?
I feel like you're messing with me because you're saying Lord Swag is. I mean,
well,
what's the name of let me do another way. What's the name of the business?
It is Salis Swag Industries. That's right. That's my kid in the background laughing there. Sally Swag Industries. That's right.
And what is the? And what state are you in?
The gross revenue is $93,000 a month. The state is Washington, D.C., so it's not a state, it's a district, not a state.
All right, let me look up your business.
It's not going to be in there. We don't have a website, sir. But if we do,
don't
go to do not go to Network Solutions and reserve the domain saliswag.com because we want to reserve that. Keep that for us. So don't try to steal that domain from us, okay? I'm trusting you.
I don't believe this is a legitimate business. Goodbye.
No, sir. No. Do not hang up on me. You already did. That's not good. I'm surprised he's hung with us that long, aren't you, Mr. Monkey Swag?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna call back and get a different person on the line. This is their main number. They got after hours, so this is gonna be just perfect. Barbara, yes. Hey, Barbara. Good to see you. Hey, Yankee Stacky. Hey, Yankee, we can call Yankee. Yankee, did you send me your number? Email it to me. Let's see. Well, my thing's freezing up. Let's see where we at. Well, still ringing.
Collateral. You could receive up to $150,000 per location in less than 5 business days, sometimes in as few as 72 hours.
Oh, here's a slurp. Yeah, there's a slurp, Barb. This is water now.
We'll be right with you.
A slight amount of backwash back for that one, but
company from competitors while improving customer loyalty and increasing profits. U.S. business.
I gotta go soon anyway. I guess Yankee never sent me that number.
Options to their customers. Shorten the sales cycle by making your equipment more affordable and easier to acquire. With just a few clicks of the mouse, our industry-leading.
We might have to hang up. It's getting a little bit late anyway here.
Submit new credit applications and check pending deal status.
Let's see here. Well,
we recognize the importance of giving small and
they don't recognize the importance of anything.
To acquire capital equipment, whether you are a vendor that requires leasing.
All right. That's all from that. Okay. All right. We had a little fun there. That was cool. All right. Very good. Mr. Monkey Swag, thanks for putting up with me.
Okay.
We had a little fun tonight. Next time. Okay, thank you. No worries. All right, guys. Hey, we had a good time tonight. And we appreciate you guys popping in here tonight. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Saga will continue with Diane next time. And we'll do it. So, yeah, we'll maybe call her Friday or something.
Diane Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer, yes, indeed. Yeah, that was her first lady we called. I had her going for 3 weeks, Miss Mr. Monkey Swag. We've been talking to her for about 3 weeks. Crazy. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. A multitude of gratitude, y'all, for being here. Remember, keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Bye.